if I traded it all, if I gave it all away for one thing.
So welcome back, everyone. Now, my next guest has been on my show several times, and Doc, if you're listening, you can call in. He's running a little late, so we're going to wait, but Doc has been on my show for about 3 years now, and he is the owner and CEO of Hypnotic One, and if anyone has not heard him before, he's absolutely fantastic. He can help anyone out there who's dealing with any type of issues. You know, it doesn't have to be smoking or weight loss or anything like that, or alcohol, drug abuse, all of that. There's so many things that he can help with, and he's on his way here, and when he gets here, he'll be talking to us live. But right now, I'm going to talk a little bit about him. He's got over almost 30 years worth of experience. He can do this. He's done it from anywhere, all over the world. He's done lots and lots and lots of help, lots of people. Also throughout our show, he's helped so many people out there, even people that have been on the show who are sitting here. Everybody ends up talking to him and working with him. He has a 98% success rate. And what he does for everybody is a customized program that fits your need. And what's nice about him is that he won't let you fail. He doesn't want you to fail. And if you ever are having any issues, one of the things that we talk about when we're on the show together is getting out of the boat and walking on water. And if you want to walk on water, you got to get out of the boat. And that's how that works. So anybody that's listening right now, and while we're waiting for him to get here and be able to be on the show live with us, call him. You can call him direct, and he will talk to you. He will do a consultation with you. He does a free 30 to 60 minute consultation that goes along with a CD, and he will help you to find out if this is going to be right for you. Sometimes it's right now, sometimes it's not right now, but it always means that if you are dealing with something, the only thing you need to do is find out and ask questions and find out whether it's right. He does a lifetime guarantee for everybody. You can call him at his office, which is 602-547-0446. You can check him out on his website, which is hypnotic1.com, and I'm hoping that he's on his way shortly here, because I love having him here and I miss talking about him and him not being here, but I know he'll get here soon. And if you're listening, Doc, you can also call in if you want. I sent that number to you so you can call in on your phone, and he might not even realize it, because knowing Doc, he probably doesn't text and drive. But let's go over some of the things that he can help everybody with, and because I think that would be really good to do. So there's a lot of people out there that are dealing with anxieties, like they don't have a lot of self-confidence, or you don't have a good self-esteem. How about people with OCD? He can help anyone very easily, he says, with something like that. Also, there's people that they're depressed. How about the kids out there that do nail biting, or they pull on their skin and they're cutting themselves? There's so many different things that he can help with. And he has helped many people throughout the years that he's been coming on this show. You can check him out on his website. It is hypnotic1.com, and he offers everyone a free 30 to 60 minute consultation that comes along with a CD, and it's a customized program that fits your needs. And we're going to let you call him directly, because he's on the air normally with us right now, and I'm just sort of talking for him until he actually arrives here. And the number to call him is 602-547-0446. If you have heard of him on my show before, you've sort of put off calling him, pick up the phone, call him, and talk to him about what your situation is. Maybe it's someone you know. Maybe it's your son or daughter that is dealing with something. Everyone today has issues of some sort of another. You can give him a call. The number is 602-547-0446. He will not let you fail. And what's really cool is he just walked in here, and I'm so excited to see you and have you here. Welcome.
Hi, Carol. Sorry I'm late. You know what? When you get a little older, you get a little slower. Or is it the traffic out there? I don't know. It's one or the other.
It's the traffic. You look great.
I thought I'd take a shortcut to get here because the traffic is so bad. You know what? That didn't work out real well, because there's a lot of dead-end streets. But you know what I did find? A lot of neat new places.
That's really neat. See, you always find a way. And let's talk a little bit about yourself now. I've been talking about you. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? I've done a lot of things, been a lot of places, but nobody really cares about me. They care about what I can do for them.
Right.
Because, you know what? What is it that's keeping people from achieving their goals and their success? It's them. It's not their friends. It's not their husband, their wife, their mother, father. It's really them. So we got to start changing your mindset. And that's what I do. Otherwise, I help a person change their mindset. I build them a map to take them from where they're at to where they want to go.
Now, you're here with us live now.
Live right
He's
here.
sitting here, right here now. And so you call him, talk to him about just what it is that you're dealing with or someone that you know. He'll do a free consultation with you, and he will not let you fail. His number is 602-547-0446. Let's talk about your consultations.
You know what? The only way you can fail is not call.
Right.
Is not come in and not learn, because my first priority is to educate you. You know what you need to do and what you have to do. And then I motivate you so you want to do it. And then we go back and we find out what's been holding you back and what keeps you talking yourself out of success. And with those three things working with you, all of a sudden we take away the old failing attitude and we take away what's been stopping you and all of a sudden put you in the driver's seat.
Now, let's talk about some of the things that you can do when someone going forward with you, because you said that there's a lot of times that people come and they come to you and they go, oh, you know what, I fell off the wagon.
Yeah, you know what? I don't make it where you can't fail, but you know what? I make it where failing is really difficult. But, you know, every once in a while, hey, you have a setback. No problem. You're human. So you call me up and says, hey, Doc, how much is it to come in and get a tune-up or get recertified or motivated? I says, it's nothing, because I give a lifetime guarantee at it. And never feel bad because you make a mistake. Just learn from it and then move forward.
His phone number is 602-547-0446. The website is Hypnotic1.com. And he'll work with you and talk to you a little bit about what he can do for you. He's on the air now, so please leave a message if you call now.
Yeah, just give me a call, 602-547-0446, and leave me a message. Tell me what your problem is, tell me when I can call you, and I'll get back with you and set you up a free consultation, 30 to 60 minutes. If it takes us an hour and a half, I don't care, because you know what? I'm going to educate you on what I can do and what I can't do and what you can do and how you get it done.
Now, let's kind of go into, since we missed a few minutes, but I talked really good about you. I don't know if you heard me at all. I was doing a good job, I thought. So everybody knows smoking. We all know the drugs and this and that. Well, let's talk some of the different things that you can do.
You know what? I just talked to a lady today when I was standing in line at the bank. You know what? She had allergies. I says, you know what? You was not born with those. You know what? You acquired them. And she says, well, what do you do? And I told her I was a hypnotist, and I set her up for a free consultation. You know what? It's allergies. It's pain, pain control. I had a partner years back, and I had his leg cut off. Well, you know what? He was diabetic. He could handle the pain having it cut off, but he couldn't handle the itching. That foot that he no longer had itched. It was programmed in his mind. And 20 minutes later, after I worked with him, he didn't have it anymore.
His number is 602-547-0446. Check him out. It's Hypnotic1.com.
I love to work with entrepreneurs. Because you know what? A lot of times in business, people hold themselves back or they get stuck. I love to work with sports people. You know what? If your golf game's not what you want it to be, why isn't it? Everybody knows how to hit the ball. You know what? We get your mindset to you hit it farther and longer and straighter, or however you want to hit it. We get people that are stay-at-home moms that, you know what? They've been stressed out so much because, you know what? Nobody really gives them credit what they really do. You know what? If they're home with kids all day, you know what? They need a release. And sometimes they just don't know how to get it. And we got to get that mindset changed where they can turn loose and let go.
We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further with Doc. And let me just go ahead and give out his information. He's going to give you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation that comes along with a CD, and that's a customized program to fit your needs. He won't let you fail. You've got a lifetime guarantee. He's got a 98% success rate. Give him a call. The number is 602-547-0446. You guys get out of the boat and start walking and give him a call at 602-547-0446 and leave him a message.
If I traded it all
So welcome back. And we're talking with Doc. He's the owner of Hypnotic One. We've lost you a little bit there before you came here, so go ahead, and I want you to go ahead and talk.
Well, what do you want me to talk about? You know what? Everybody wants to hear how to make themselves better or how to help their spouse or their friend or family member become better. You know what? How about help them own self and be a leader and a mentor instead of just somebody that's teaching?
Here's another thing, too. A lot of people out there think that hypnosis is hokey.
You know what? I've heard that, and I've heard, well, I don't want to squawk like a chicken, bark like a dog. I don't want somebody else to take my mind over. And you know what? It's the farthest thing from the truth. You know what? We help you achieve your goals. Otherwise, we put you in control of your life instead of being controlled by life situations or events. And that's a big thing, because when people say, well, it's just been a bad day. Well, why has it? You know what? Yes, we have bad situations, but it's how quickly we overcome it. That's what makes us a success, because the difference between a successful person and a failure, successful people will do what failures refuse to do.
You got to give them a call. That's all there is to it. It's just a consultation. There's nothing you can lose by that.
And that's right. And you know what? There's two reasons people fail. And I don't care what it is that they're trying for. There's two reasons people fail. First, they don't know how to succeed. They just don't know how to succeed. The second reason is they don't want it bad enough.
They don't want it bad enough.
Think about it. Because you know what? You've lost focus on diets before, your smoking or your golf game or whatever it may be, or even your business. You've lost focus on moving forward, and all of a sudden you start failing. That's because you lost focus. You didn't want it bad enough. You didn't know how to overcome those setbacks, because we all have setbacks in our life. We all have obstacles. It's how we overcome them and how we perceive them, because our life is a perception. It's how you perceive life. You know what? Two people can have the same life, and they'll have totally different perceptions of it. So we help you change your perception of your life and your outcomes and your future so that you're in control of your life and having a great time doing it.
He has been doing this for almost 30 years now. It's 98% success rate. Gives you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation along with a CD. It's a customized program to fit your needs. He won't let you fail. It's a lifetime guarantee. Pick up the phone, 602-547-0446.
It doesn't cost you anything to come in to learn some things. You can walk out and say, hey, it's really not for me, Doc. And that's okay. We part as friends, and you know what? You've learned something. But you know what? I guarantee you're going to learn something. And right now, I've got a 2-for-1 special going on right now. Otherwise, you can have two problems taken care of for the same price. Otherwise, maybe you're overweight and smoking, or you're overweight and you're drinking, whatever it may be. We get rid of a couple different problems.
602-547-0446, Hypnotic, the number 1.com. I like to do some of these fun things with you to talk to you a little about these. I love doing it with you. So I'm going to go to it right away. Before you came here, I was talking about how you can help children too, and nail biting and that. Go ahead.
You know what? Let's help our kids out so they don't have to go through life, especially in the adolescent years. You know what? Because other kids can be really cruel to them. Why do they have to go through all the nail biting, the hair pulling, the cutting, the bedwetting? You know what? That's all psychological. We can get that handled in just a few sessions.
How about this? Depression. How many people are depressed out there?
You know what? Half the people really don't know that they are depressed. They just think, well, life just kind of bites it. You know what? That's depression. If you don't want to get out of bed in the day, if you don't want to meet people, if you don't want to do anything, you know, if the word don't keeps coming to your mind, you're probably in depression. And it's not because that you don't have enough of drug in your system, because drugs do not get you out of depression. They just mask the symptoms. We get you out of depression in 1 to 2 sessions.
602-547-0446. Get out of that boat and start walking on the water.
That's it. You know what? If you keep doing what you've been doing, guess what? You're going to get what you've been getting. So let's change our thought process, change our beliefs, and that's what we do. We change your mindset. It's not really hard once you know how to do it, and we train you how to do it. I train every one of my clients self-hypnosis.
Sleep.
Sleep is so natural, but there's so many people, especially as they're getting older, that they really don't get good sleep. And a lot of times people say, yeah, I sleep good. I said, do you wake up with refreshed and ready to go? Well, no. And that means you're not sleeping good. It doesn't matter how many hours you get. It matters the quality and the depth of your sleep.
602-547-0446. What about this? What about migraines?
Migraines, you know what? That's pain. Anytime a person has a pain is a good thing for a while. It just says that, hey, there's something wrong. We show you how to get out of that pain, then migraines go away. You don't have to take drugs for it. You don't have to lay in bed for a couple of days, or you don't have to darken the room out. You don't have to be mean, angry, and upset, or you don't have to eat a whole bunch. You know what? Let's just get rid of the migraines, and we show you how to do it.
How about this one? How about relationships?
Relationships, you know what? Everybody wants a good relationship. And what's stopping most people? It's failure of communication, failure to know what you really do want. You know what? Each relationship I get in, I always ask the person, how can I pleasure you? How can I make you happy? And they all look, huh? I says, you know what? I'm a fantastic therapist. I'm just a bad mind reader, because everybody wants something different. So if you don't tell the person what you want, you're never going to get it, and you shouldn't get it. You know what? Be able to tell a person exactly what you want and ask them, what do you want?
Stress.
Stress is kind of like depression. You know what? If you keep getting stressed out, you'll probably be depressed sooner or later. But you know what? Stress is actually the failure to make a decision or feeling out of control. Once you make a decision, the stress is gone.
How about motivation?
You know what? Motivation is very, very, I've been a motivational speaker even before I could become a hypnotherapist. The thing is motivation goes back to, what do you want? Most people tell me what they don't want. They don't want to smoke. They don't want to be fat. They don't want this. They don't want that. They don't tell me what they want. And if you don't know what you want, how can you get motivated to get it?
His number is 602-547-0446. He's going to give you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation. It goes along with a CD. Again, give him a call. Check him out on his website. It's hypnotic1.com. He won't let you fail.
And the thing is, you know what? We put you in the driver's seat, because if you're in the passenger seat of life, you know what? You're going where somebody else is taking you. We want to go where we want to go. Otherwise, tell them what you want and know what you want, and we put you in that driver's seat, and all of a sudden, life becomes fun.
How about this? You had talked a little bit before at the break, because a lot of people might have not heard it, and I want you to repeat it. Your lifetime guarantee.
You know what? We have a lifetime guarantee because, you know what? People slip up. They have setbacks. They have obstacles. Their life changes. You know what? We just say, call us up if you ever have a problem, and it's free. It's totally free. If ever you've been in our program, you come back and call back, and we set you back up on the right track.
You've had people come in here before with you, too.
Right.
I mean, you've helped a lot of people, not only the listeners out there, but people that are literally here on the show.
Half of your clients that are on the show the same time I am or right before or after become my clients.
I know, it's amazing. And we also had some people here, too. A woman that came in, and originally she came to you for her daughter. Her daughter was dealing with something, and then after a few years, you helped her, and then she was dealing with like a woman issue, whatever it was, and she had a lot of anger. And you helped her out.
And the funny thing is, she got her daughter in to see me, got her daughter okay, and a couple of years later, she starts having problems, and her daughter says, well, gee, Mom, why don't you go see Doc? He helped me. And she thought, wow, yeah. So she called me up, and you know what? She was having hot flashes and mood swings really bad, and all of a sudden, her hot flashes dissipated, and I don't say they disappeared, but they become so minute that it wasn't really a problem anymore, and her mood swings disappeared.
Mood swings? How about that? You think it's just women? You guys out there have them too.
Guys have mood swings too, and you know what? Mood swings is not just when you're older, but think about your business. Does your mood swing when your business goes up and down? Sure it does. Does your mood swing just because you get in that traffic like I did today? Sure it does. But you know what? I saw a lot more of Phoenix today than I wouldn't have ever saw before. So it's your perception of what you're in. I just called Carol up and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to be about 5 minutes late.
And we worked it out, didn't we?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What about those children? There's a lot of kids. They're teenagers, and it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. They have mood swings, too.
And they really do, because there's a lot of pressure on kids. You know what? It's been a long time since I was in school, but I remember the pressure that was on us. And you know what? Whether it's bullying, whether it's just play or whatever it is, there's a lot of pressure on our kids, you know what? And that affects their grades. That affects their whole life. You know what? Kids, if you're listening to this program right now, tell your parents, you know what? I want to go in and see this guy. Just listen to him. I'm going to see if he can help me. It's
a free consultation, 30 to 60 minutes long. You get the CD that goes along with you. It's going to teach you how to hypnosis. How do you say it?
Self-hypnosis.
602-547-0446.
Yeah. But the thing is, there's also things in college people. You know what? College, any kind of student, How many times do you have to read something and go through it before you memorize it?
I was just going to say focus, concentration.
Right. If you've read it one time, then your mind has it in its mind. How do you retrieve it? You don't have to read the same thing 3 times or study and cram for a test. You've already got it in your mind. Why not program yourself to remember it the first time you do it? That would cut your study time down in probably half.
Takes me 6 months. What's your final words for today?
You know what? Like I say, the only way that you can be successful is have a coach. Even Tony Robbins, which is one of the most dynamic speakers in this country, he has a coach. Everybody has a coach that's successful. Who's your coach? And if you don't have a coach, that's why you're not successful. So call us, 602-547-0446 for that free 30 to 60, even a 90-minute consultation, because you know what? I enjoy my...
Give him a call, 602-547-0446. It's hypnotic1.com.
We're a winner.